Okay, if there's anyone out there who does some scrapping and you come across this brand, ShoreTel, do not, I repeat, do not scrap these phones. Please, please, please. We found this box of phones. There, I believe there was a lot of 6, and yeah, we checked them on eBay, and they sold, well, there was a lot of 5 that had sold for $600. So, yeah, we sold it for parts repair, not working. A lot of 6 for $254.99. And it sold right away. So please check eBay, because there's so much stuff that, you know, you guys can sell. You guys can, you know, save from the dumpsters, make some money, and sell it, you know, at a cheaper cost that will save someone else money. So win, win, win. Like these Bosch, these are the security cameras. So I know it may look like some, you know, broken pieces right there, but everything goes back together. You can just clip them on, and people will buy them for, you know, untested parts or repair condition, and they will sell as well. So I'd say maybe like $100 to $200 for a lot of those security cameras. So just that little section right there was a huge jackpot and a huge score for our scrapping. This was actually recorded maybe a couple months ago. So if you're familiar with our channel, we do donate 5% of our scrapping to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. However, we did find this stuff before we came out with that idea. But since, you know, we know our eBay sales, anything that does sell, like before we started keeping track of our receipts and everything for donations, we're going to include that as well for future donations. So just to let you guys know. And hopefully we can start to increase that amount too. We are starting with 5%, just because, you know, we do this for a living to support our family, so that's what we're able to do right now. But as we start scrapping more and hopefully finding more, we will be increasing that amount. But we just wanted to find a way to be able to give back on this channel, because we do have our other channels. Our main one is Bolt Diving, so check that out if you haven't. And we also have a voiceless version where pretty much like every video goes, in case you don't like my commentary. That's okay, I don't get offended and it doesn't hurt my feelings. But if you do want a voiceless version, then we do have a voiceless channel as well. All the links are in the description, so you can check that out. But this is just a huge find, and yeah, I mean, we weren't able to test any of these out, but we did, you know, mention that in the listing, and we received positive feedback from the buyer, as you can see. We'll put that up on the screen for you guys. But yeah, they sold really quick. We did clean them up, and I mean, we've been selling on eBay for a couple years now, so, or maybe a little bit more, but we know how to pack and ship things, so everything was really secure, and, you know, they left positive feedback, so it went well. And that's just a little tip for anybody that does scrapping. You know, it's not just cans and bottles, and it's not just brass and copper. If you check out a lot of industrial areas, they will be constantly throwing out stuff like this, because for them, they don't need it, so they just throw it away. But there's still stuff that's really good. It's terrible. It's like collecting his, what is that, copper? It's like little bits of wires all around, so every little bit adds up. So always pick up after yourself as well. I believe that was pieces of copper, but yeah, he also picks up trash too, so anytime you find anything, you know, it's not your job to clean up the whole area, but that is one thing that we really do stress, is that never make a mess. You know, if possible, pick up a couple things, and trust me, people notice. So they always compliment my husband on that and say like how, you know, they saw that he picked that up. And even like this is incomplete, but will still sell on eBay for parts or repair. Meaning that, you know, if it's not complete or if it's broken, buyers are aware of that and they're buying it for the intention of, you know, repairing it, or maybe they need that part. So that is always something to look out for. You know, we do sell some stuff on eBay, and that helps out, you know, with us and our family. And that's something that maybe, you know, if you're interested in, check it out. I'd say start with like lightweight, easy to ship items at first until you get the hang of it, and then you can ship bigger, bulkier, more fragile items. And then also, yeah, just try it out and see. Okay, so look up things, see how many are listed and how many have sold, and that will give you an idea of how fast it will sell. I think that's like for your shoes or something. So put your foot right there, maybe you clean your shoe. Yep, there it goes. Mr. Volt's getting the shoe shine while he's out scrapping. And any cans and bottles I've mentioned before, just in case if you're new, those are for our son and daughter. Our kids, they scrap and, you know, they collect their cans and bottles. So that's the only thing that's not included in our donations. But we still like to bring them back for them. So that's just how they make some extra money. And there's just always stuff like this where you can find that they're, you know, even still new things. Like, stuff just gets thrown out. You know, it could be, well, that one might be used. I think it might be used right there. But there's stuff that's new, stuff that's used, stuff that's broken, and stuff still sells. So check it out, you know, if that's something that you're interested in. However, the only thing that I kind of like a little tip for the parts to repair is that you can list something as, you know, final sale, no returns, but eBay has their own rules on that. So if you don't describe it accurately, then a buyer can return it. So if it's for parts repair, just kind of list what's wrong with it, or, you know, that you're not able to test it. But we've never had any issues, like, you know, with returns on that. And of course, let us know in the comments if you guys do scrap, what you guys find. And also if anybody resells stuff that they find. We really do like to hear from you guys, because there's things that we are just really surprised that people can find. And yeah, we just like to hear from you guys what you guys look for, what you guys find, biggest scores, anything. We love it. And we do like to go for the non-ferrous, like I mentioned before. That is our choice, but we're kind of seeing maybe some like small, like heavy steel if we find it, but I don't know. We have like a little mountain of steel items right now, so we do have someone that we might call and see if they want it. So last time we had a lot of steel, and my husband called them and asked if he wanted to pick it up, and yeah, we gave it to him. So sometimes my husband will find other scrappers and kind of help each other out. because we do find that, you know, there's a lot of scrappers out there, and my husband likes to talk to people while he's out. So I mean, there's just some really, really nice people out there, very generous, and yeah, it really helps out too. You know, my husband, he likes to be friendly and kind of help out when he can, and it's nice when people do the same. So like sometimes my husband will find things that he knows someone else likes to collect, and he'll just put it aside for them too. And someone actually threw that away. Yeah, and it worked too. So that just shows you like some of the stuff that gets thrown out. I mean, you never know what you're gonna find, and it's just crazy how there's things that people throw out. That one, maybe that's why. I don't know if it goes with it. So maybe it was just that part that got messed up. But yeah, even stuff that's broken, my husband will take it and check it out and see if he can fix it. So usually he does. And he likes to carry his inverter around too, just to test things on the spot, like TVs. I just dropped my microphone. Sorry. Little brass and copper right there. So this is just a little idea of stuff that can be found and saved, and you know, stick around, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.